guys, welcome to the Arctic Circle. This trip was so random for us and so last minute. It's a miracle we even made it, but we're moving from one boat to another. We had some free time, so we thought, why not sail someone else's boat in the Arctic Circle?
I've been taught to make fists inside my gloves, so my hands look extraordinarily large and long.
They do look weird.
Yeah, I look like Chuck from Happy Gilmore.
Oh, that's what I was thinking of.
So this is the Norderlicht. It's a 40-metre long double-masted schooner. It's a steel-hulled boat, which is good because we're up here in iceberg and polar bear territory. It weighs over 200 tonne, which means it could not be more different to the boats that Elena and I have sailed. But it is remarkably similar to a lot of the work that I used to do offshore.
We've obviously brought the kids there inside at the moment. They were just out on deck. It's a beautiful, well, I mean, it's kind of sprinkling, but this is as beautiful as it gets.
No, this is glorious. This is what I came here for.
Last week, we took you on a tour of the many parts that make up the beautiful Norderlicht. This week, we're weighing anchor in Longyearbyen. Join us as we experience what it's like to live and sail aboard a two-masted schooner.
I'm a proper pirate!
And beat upwind with us on our family's first ever sub-zero Arctic voyage. Within this Norwegian archipelago, there are endless areas of unspoilt, raw wilderness. Already, it had been a trip like no other. Thanks for being here to share it with us.
Right, what's happening, Elena?
It's a fire drill.
As soon as we left port this evening and started heading offshore where we'd be on our own, the crew had to brief us on what we'd do if there was an emergency out here. These conditions are pretty unforgiving. Even if there was a massive fire, jumping straight into the ice-cold waters would probably only be marginally better.
Darwin.
Yep.
Lenny.
Yep.
Elena.
Yep.
Riley.
Yep. Being the captain of a vessel this size and having so many heads to count is a different ballgame. The captain would have to be looking after a range of passengers whose age varied from Darwin, who was 1, all the way through to Larry, who's probably 80 plus years old.
And if you have a jacket or something with a hood, it is preferable to take it off, so otherwise the water can kind of get into the suit. More, and you tighten the straps around your feet, pull it up over your shoulders, take the hood, and you close it all the way up. Close the straps around your wrists, put on the gloves.
We are setting the sails.
Okay.
Otherwise, hold up. We've got 1, 2, 3. This boat is so beautiful. Like, it's all wood. It's not all wood at all. I'm an idiot. There are genuine ropes like this that go around the mast and they just roll up. Those ropes are just attached by, they're on rollers, and then it's just normal 3-strand rope. And it just pulls the sail up the mast like that. Very simple. How are we looking, boss? We've got a trysail up, we just finished setting the head sail, and we're just purring along. This is just beautiful.
The canvas was hoisted. Our numb faces and the kids' frozen fingers were ready to thaw out in the saloon, where we were also about to find out where this ship would be sailing on her voyage.
It's an excellent anchorage. It used to be quite popular for Dutch whalers, so that's why they called it the Behouden Haven. It will be about 20 miles, so I guess about 3 to 4 hours. We'll anchor there.
Yes, tomorrow morning we'll go on shore in Trikhamna, and you have a really nice bird cliff there.
And look out for wildlife. There's a lot to see, but yeah, you have to find it, huh?
And dinner's about to be served.
Darwin's dinner's already served.
Aw, come on.
He always kicks me. Stop kicking.
Door de week zit ik in Woensdag. Waar? Woensdag zit op de grens tussen Zeeland en Brabant.
Ja, het is een beetje naar programma. Dan hebben ze deze opleiding.
It's almost like a stuffing risotto. And boom.
So we've got like a chicken curry rice thing. We cannot identify what this dish is, but it's delicious.
Meanwhile, the boat swain, Daniel, was outside adjusting the sails like a madman. You wouldn't think it was dinner time based on how bright it was still outside, would you? But it was 7 p.m. and there was no sign of the sun setting at all. But yeah, we've just taken the turn and we're heading into Trukamna. So we've been motoring straight into the wind for about 4 hours, and apparently there's a nice little anchorage up here, so really looking forward to it.
You like me seeing wiping tables?
You're doing a great job, mate. And I don't have to do anything, it's amazing. We're just coming up on our anchorage now and checking to see if the wind is blasting as strong right on that spot as it is in some other areas around. We're in a fjord and the wind just funnels, so you never really know what it's going to do. So we're motoring up, we're going to check the spot, this is what Marco said, and see if it's gusting like it is now. I don't think that we'll anchor here because we could easily drag anchor. So we dropped the anchor and the captain has definitely reversed on it. It looked like it held. I'm not going to go and ask him. I'm not going to go and annoy him anymore. So yeah, but I think that's us for the night.
What's happening?
Are we in here?
Aww.
It's been a big day. How are you, babe?
Alright, how are you?
Did you sleep like a log? You didn't?
No.
Oh no.
That's okay. That one did. The stairs. Hear that?
Yeah.
I'm under the stairs. I've got little Harry Potter rooms, so every time someone walks up and down.
Can't you put your earplugs in?
I have them in. I think tonight I'm gonna have to sleep with my earpods with the noise cancelling.
I can swap rooms with you. I don't care.
I think it's probably in your room too. I got enough to last me, like, I'm fine. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Alright, do you want a coffee?
Yes.
Day 2. I haven't said good morning to you yet. Can you show everyone what you're brushing your teeth with, you lunatic? Show me.
I'm a proper pirate. Who are these funny people on the tube?
They just love watching us on a massive screen.
Only a few weeks after our trip up north, and you guys will be joining us very soon here in Asia. Right now we wanted to share with you today's sponsor, which we're so excited about. This is Nebula Capsule's new portable projector, the Nebula Capsule 3 laser projector. We've been able to reminisce about our time in Svalbard by rewatching our old episodes in 1080p full HD image. We truly can't believe the quality that we're seeing. This projector is so bright and clear, and the colors are so prominent. We've just learned that that's the difference between getting a comparable projector that is using LED power versus laser engine power like this one. What we really love, because we're always trying to conserve power, is that laser technology actually uses less power than other projectors in the same class. When we got our hands on this one, we were like, yep, this baby is so light. It weighs 900 grams, and we are so excited to use this on the new trimaran. You can shine this thing anywhere, and it also has a threaded hole at the bottom, so if you have an uneven surface or you don't have a table or something to put it on, you can stick it on a tripod. So you really can take the Capsule 3 laser anywhere with you. It actually has a built-in battery that lasts for 2.5 hours by itself. It also doubles up as the best speaker, which will obviously be the sound that goes with your feature film or whatever you're watching. But if you just want to listen to music independently, it'll play music for 10 hours for you. It's also super easy to use and set up. You can screen mirror with your phone and use the Google Assistant feature. It has autofocus too, and it auto adapts to its environment. If you guys are after a projector, this one is definitely worth it. I'm going to put the link in the description below. So enjoy, guys, and thanks again.
So we're going to shore for 2 hours in a minute. I said to Elena before, we've got 2 charged camera batteries, and she's like, sick. We've got 2 charged camera batteries. We've got 2.5 charged GoPros. We've got a camera. We've got a waterproof camera bag. That's from Z-Packs. They sent me that. Thank you very much, you guys. This is my stuff that I'm packing. So I've got my Patagonia down jacket and just some waterproof pants. I've got my Musto bear suit. I've got a $20 pair of boots from West Marine. One of them, the right side sole is missing and it's very, very uncomfortable. I'm gonna have a woolen jumper on, and then Lavaga Sailing outer shell. Everything that you could possibly need in a jacket.
Coming soon.
It's proper waterproof. This is just a thin-ish merino underlay. It's a lightweight, makeshift backrest, back support. It's freezing and it's wet outside. I'll let you know how it all goes.
What's Elena wearing? What's in the bag?
Yeah.
Well, here you can see a merino underlay and another one here, and then a pair of tights, and I got a pair of waterproof pants. Fully North Face jumper. I love this. So good. My waterproof jacket over the top and a beanie, and my boots, which only come to the ankle. I hope this isn't going to be a problem, but Riley said he'll carry me from the boat to the shore if he needs, because the boat can't go all the way to dry land. It's semi
The tender.
in the water, the dinghy. Yeah. Look at how cute you two are. Hey, you ready to go? Woohoo! Who's nice and comfortable? You're ready for the snuff. That's just a briefing. But we stay down here because the kids are too distracting.
So there we're going to Ny-Ålesund. It's a really interesting town and there's quite some stories to tell about that.
What have you seen, Elena?
It's a land animal that's white, but I don't know.
It's right on the top now.
Right at the top.
So it's either a reindeer or a bear. Small, that could be a fox.
I saw something!
It's windy and cold, isn't it? Here we go, Lenny!
We've been scouting before to see if there's no polar bears and if there's no other obvious danger.
Beautifully done. This is awesome. The landscape, there's just moss all on the mountain. We just had one of the crew go and scout the area to make sure there's no polar bears.
As a father, you worry about taking your 1 and 3-year-old children to a place where there are polar bears, snowstorms, and the very real concern of one small slip landing you in the freezing cold waters of the Arctic. There was also the task of keeping the boys entertained whilst in a confined space and being mindful of the other guests. We had been warned that if there were polar bear sightings, if the fog moved in, or if there were other inclement weather conditions for some reason, the much needed trips ashore could be cancelled at a moment's notice. All of these things were very, very different for mid-latitude sailors.
What did you find?
I just did rock.
Lenny's gonna go back to Rachel. See you, Lenny. This landscape behind me really reminds me of the Lion King, actually, without the cold obviously, but if I had Darwin here with me now, I would perch him up on this rock. Circle of life.
Only half an hour into our hike and we'd found out what our semi-white speck was that we'd seen from the boat upon arrival. An Arctic fox. We learnt that their fur actually adapts to their surroundings. So they're a dark grey in the months there's no snow, and as soon as the snow arrives, they lighten up to camouflage themselves and hide from predators. We felt pretty lucky to spot this guy, and for what was to follow.
See this tree? They call it a tree here. This is the largest plant, tree, that lives here in Svalbard.
Hello again.
Hello!
We're just motoring to a new spot now. Hopefully later we can hoist the sails. But it's a lot nicer out here than it is down there. I just ate lunch really quickly and I'm back outside. This is the first time I felt a tiny bit seasick, like I could be seasick, so I'm just gonna stay outside. Puffin!
The puffin bird was on my list of species to spot, which was a surprise to me because in general I think birds are incredibly boring. But this bird is so unique with its beautiful colours and beak. The puffin wasn't always spotted on this sail. Right beside us popped up a huge fin whale as big as a house and a pod of beluga whales. Satisfied with what I'd seen for now, I dashed down below to try and sleep off this seasickness I was feeling.
I was outside, felt sick. I was like, I just gotta go spewed. Slept.
I didn't know you spewed.
Yeah, I vomited twice. Kind of lay down and it felt so good laying down, like just so comfortable. And now my brain is like working differently. It's not trying to balance itself. It's just like I've accepted the motion. So I'm having a ginger bicky and feeling great. Riley's been amazing today. I was out, Rachel's out.
Just when we thought the side-on swell was flattening out a bit and the worst was over, a couple of really big waves surprised us.
Wow.
I think I managed to get a tiny bit on film. Did you guys see the footage of two gentlemen flying across the room inside the boat? We had Larry, who's 80, fly across the room, and another gentleman who landed on his back. They're both okay, thank goodness. They were on the windward side of the boat, so that side was like healing up way more. We were like tucked away in a little corner on our side, and yeah, that was crazy.
The constant movements of an ocean cause a ship to have 6 different degrees of motion. These are heave, surge, sway, roll, yaw, and pitch. A roll is defined as a severe tilting motion of a ship as it rocks side to side. In this case, our twin-masted schooner went for one heck of a roll.
So nice. We're behind an island now, so it's really calmed down, and it's just beautiful.
Okay, so this is where we walked this morning, where we saw the reindeers and the foxes.
Yeah.
And we came around here.
Yep. So we're actually going to do this to use this island here as protection for a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you already record the cool fact about reindeer?
No, tell me.
Okay, so if you want the reindeer to come to you, if all the people huddle in like a little pack, then the reindeer are kind of like dumb but cute. And then they'll come to you, and they can get pretty close to you.
Because they think you're a
Apparently.
herd, yeah?
Yeah.
What team are you on, Elena? What team are these guys?
Sorry. Hey.
And what are we doing?
We're hoisting the second mainsail.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna blame that.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, this is better.
You too. That's good. Get some help on the peak there. Yeah. Good. Keep going through.
Feel the burn, baby. Oh. Can you take over now?
Yeah, I can take over.
Yeah, keep going through. Good job, guys.
Come on, guys.
Good. Slow down the peak.
They're both at it.
You can't. Oh. The other thing that helps to keep warm.
My knees are hurting.
Your knees are cold?
My knees are cold.
Yeah, mine too, mate. Let's go inside.
Riley's sleeping, Darwin's asleep. I'm just gonna get Lenny to sleep. He demanded popcorn though. It's crazy though. It's like 10 p.m. and it's obviously still light outside. Yeah, just the sun being up so much. It's a different world. Yeah, living with so much sunlight is one thing, and then the winter's here. So much darkness. I think it's dark for like months. They don't see the sun. Crazy. It's blacked out the room. Nice and dark in here.